is known to probably many of you, and it is Miss Sophie Chambers, and she's going to be speaking to you about our profession.
Woo!
Good morning.
Morning.
Bart, social work faculty, administrators, and staff, friends, family, invited guests, and of course, my fellow graduating students. I admit I laughed when I found out the theme for our commencement was All People Matter, because can you imagine a more social worky theme? But it's true, all people do matter. So here we are. The purpose of this speech is not to convince anyone of the inherent value of all people, but rather to ask, what are the implications for each of us here today? Let's start with me because I'm giving the speech. I grew up believing I mattered. My family told me so, my teachers, my community, but also the media, the education system, and pretty much every other institution that I came into contact with. I was raised to understand that I could be whomever or whatever I wanted, whether that was a diplomat, a social worker, a trapeze artist, or a princess, all of which are actual career choices that I have considered. But not everyone is taught they matter, and we would be naive to give full credit for this to individual families and their offspring, because we are raised, whether we like it or not, by the society we grow up in. So what does this mean for us? As social work students, we talk a lot about adding tools to our toolbox. This could be a power analysis of a community, a family systems approach to therapy, or perhaps a mindfulness breathing exercise. But the most important tool, the one that we must cultivate and protect above all else, is ourselves and our sense of integrity. We live in a society that perpetuates inequality and oppression on a daily basis. If we are to be social agents of change in such a society, we must not only believe all people matter, we must say it with our actions. To do this, we must be aware of the power dynamics at play, of intersecting oppressions and privileges. We have to question ourselves and hold each other accountable to the values of our shared profession. We all have good intentions. We're here today because we want to create positive change in our communities and to empower individuals to improve their quality of life. So it is our obligation to recognize and take action on social power inequities that maintain the status quo. Our code of ethics calls us to stand up and to risk naming the emperor's nakedness. Now, we all know those aren't the actual words written in the code. But the sentiment is, base your actions on the values of the profession, not on the actions of others. Because if history has taught us anything, it's that social norms can be unethical, immoral, or downright inhumane. We are social workers. We are active players, not passive bystanders. We believe all people matter because we see the common humanity and we strive to adjust the systems that are not just. So I'm asking you this morning, as we prepare to embrace the social work profession, not just as a 9-to-5 job, not just clocking in every morning and checking out every night, not just a 3-letter acronym to add to your signature, I am asking you to join me in fulfilling our responsibilities with sincerity, with presence of mind, and with the passion that comes from a profession that means we are working and growing together for a more just society. Because all people matter. And it's time to make that concept a lived reality for everyone. Thank you.